Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. In today's video, we're looking at this. This is the Kernom MOHO. Now, if you'd have seen my last few videos, you'd have seen that I've been using this Kernom Ridge for a bunch of the overdrive tones. This is an incredible pedal, which basically covers, I can't think of anything it doesn't cover actually. It's every single overdrive pedal or overdrive tone that you can think of. It's absolutely awesome. So what they've decided to do is to bring out the fuzz version, which is this, which is called the Kernom MOHO. So if you're looking for a fuzz that does absolutely everything and is MIDI controllable, this pedal might be for you. So what I'll do first of all, let me do a complete sweep of the mood control and you can hear all the different types of fuzz you can get out of it. Now, as you heard there, as I brought it into mood 5 and I turned the electricity control back, you can actually tune the ring modulator to the note of the guitar. So if I play like an A string or an E string like I did on the intro, you can then tune by adjusting the electricity control to that note, which I think sounds absolutely awesome. So let me go through all the different controls on here. We've got our mood. The mood is basically a bunch of different fuzz circuits or fuzz types, I guess you could say. Mood 5 being more of a ring modulator, and you can hear more of that a bit later on. We've got our fuzz control, that's the level of fuzz. We've got our pre-tone, now that is the EQ going into the circuit. We've got our post-tone, that's the EQ after the circuit. So you can think of the pre-tone as tuning your guitar or tuning the frequency of your guitar going into the fuzz, which can create a load of different tones. And the post-tone you can think of shaping the sound after the fuzz. So if you want like more of a brighter type fuzz, you can turn it past 12 o'clock. And if you want a darker fuzz, you can bring it sort of post 12 o'clock. Volume's pretty obvious, that's the level coming out of the pedal. And electricity, now this does a few different things where we can bring in a lower octave the further back we go, so from post 12 o'clock. And on certain fuzz circuits as well, we can take it past 12 o'clock, which brings in a higher octave. Now on the ring modulator setting, which is over here, we can actually tune the ring modulator from the electricity circuit. So for instance, as I did in the intro, if you want to play a low note and then tune it to the frequency, and then you can bring back the mood control just to filter out the ring mod. Now let's start with the mood control all the way back. Now what I'm going to do is to basically turn everything up to about 12 o'clock, including this electricity control, and I'll go over more of that in a minute, and we'll go through all the different tones and I'll start to explain all the different controls. So first of all, let me give you my clean tone, or cleanish tone. Now, as I said, with the mood control all the way back, we get some more sort of vintage tones. But when we start to play around with this electricity control, we can bring in some upper and lower octaves. Now, the electricity control works in slightly different ways depending on what mood you've actually got chosen. So we've got those real sort of spitty tones. And as we get up towards the top of that mood, we start to get some more, I mean, if I dare say, sort of synthy sort of tones. Now with mood 2 and mood 4, actually, we get more of those sort of big muff tones. as we start to move into mood 3, we get some more modern, aggressive sort of tones. Now mood 4 gets really into those sort of vintage big muff tones. And you can hear everything really fatten up. Awesome. As we get into mood 5, this brings in a ring modulator. Now, the great thing about this, and you might have seen this at the beginning of the video, is that you can turn up the mood, bring in more of the ring modulator, and then you can tune the frequency of the ring modulator by the electricity control. Now lastly, we've got this preset feature. This is a fantastic feature that you can store a preset on the actual pedal. Now, if you've got a MIDI switcher or something like the Morningstar, you can store 127 different presets from this unit on those devices. So you can switch between, not that you'd ever need to, 127 different fuzz tones. So I brought the mood control all the way back. So we've got that vintage fuzz tone. Now if I bring my preset, so there you go. It's an awesome pedal. It covers every single fuzz tone that you can think of and more. It is absolutely incredible. Anyway, I really hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, click on the bell button, and to be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.